Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Edward Savin. I practiced law in a certain county for over 25 years. And I was there every day, all the time, thousands and thousands of appearances. And along the way, of course, came to know some of the judges, as friends in a way. So then I took off for about 10 years, and I went up another part of the state of California, and to represent people accused of serious crimes, felonies, and get hundreds and billions of cases court appointed. Murder, stolen cars, cutting your parents' throats because the dog was barking. Oh, sorry. Anyway, and along the way, going back, there was a judge. I was very fond of her, and I got to know her pretty well. And now she's an older girl. She's older than me. So anyway, so I was appearing in this other county, and it was my last day there. After 6 months, I filled in. And so, lo and behold, Shifu was filling in too that day on the bench for the regular judge. So it was awesome, my last day. And here's this judge that I've practiced before for a quarter century and haven't seen in 10 years. And so I went to chambers and we laughed and we had a great time. And then she took the bench and then that was that. Her last day, my last day. But in chambers, I reminded her of a story, and I get a laugh every time. It was so funny. Here's this little old man. He kind of like a little carny-looking dude, kind of a tiny guy, old, grizzled, little, and he's sitting there, at the table, and he's charged with something, no big deal. And so the judge is, thinking like, wow, this poor old man. So she's, seeing what's up. She says, have you ever been in trouble? And he goes, no, ma'am, never been in trouble. She says, not at all? Never? Nothing? You're older. You never been in trouble? No, ma'am, never been in trouble. Lived a good life. While she's thumbing through some file. And then she suddenly kind of gets stern. And she looks at him and she says, sir, you were released 2 months ago from San Quentin prison. And he goes, oh, I forgot about that. And we laughed, and she could barely speak through the laughter, and she's saying, and I had the file in my hand. So it was pretty funny. And anyway, aren't you glad you tuned in? I mean, what would you have done if you hadn't heard that story? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Donna, I'm done. Shut the camera off. Shut the camera off. I'm done, Donna.